What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Trevi Trev, and I'm back at you with another video, another goated video, another video where I wanted to talk about my cut because I got a new cut. But I'm just playing. I'm not talking about that. But today's video is going to be about auras, and I'm going to talk about how your aura starts to glow when you're doing things the right way, when you're being disciplined, and when you're following the laws of God. Because quite frankly, lately, I've been feeling really, really good, and I've been really improving and seeing a lot of positive motion in my life, and I'm just happy for that to happen because, there's a lot of benefits to that and a lot of things you guys can learn from that because if you follow the laws of God, your life will start to improve. And, I'm not Mr. Super religious, but recently I've been getting back into it, and I've started to notice the changes in my life, and I wanted to tell you guys some of these changes and share these changes with you guys because maybe you guys will decide I want to go on a religious path. Maybe you guys say I want to improve my mental health, and I just want to help you guys kind of navigate through that and be your sort of guide because even if you don't follow the religion, you can still become a better person through some of these things. And I wanted to give you some of my observations ever since I started down this path because my energy, my aura has started to glow to the point where even when I'm at the gym working out, people will compliment me or people will come up to talk to me or women will touch my biceps or something. And, I'm not even that big. I'm not even being arrogant or cocky or anything. I'm just saying people are just really starting to approach me lately. And, they just been coming up to me and they just get a good vibe off of me. And I like that feeling. And I sort of I don't know the word, but I sort of attested to basically that I'm following the laws of God. Even though I'm not the perfect Christian, I do curse a little bit. I mess up from time to time. I'm trying on my path and I'm still kind of new to this and I'm just figuring it out. But I've started to notice since I started reading and praying at least 10 minutes a day, my life has improved significantly. And, I want to live sort of righteously. And, my aura is starting to glow. Like, how if you guys watch Dragon Ball Z, how Goku has Super Saiyan form or Kaioken, that's the kind of energy I'm giving off, that gold, God-like, Jesus-like energy. And I'm just really, really feeling good and things are going my way for once and I'm finally getting some positive motion. And, once you get that positive motion, it's good to stay humble because, there's also some negative emotion. I know with the ups and downs of life, positive and negative come. So, as good as it is now, it's going to settle down a little bit and it's going to get bad sometimes. But, I'm going to just navigate the path and just understand that can happen. And, I'm going to be humble. And I'm also going to be wary of the signs because I notice the signs right now because as good as I'm doing right now and as good as I'm feeling, I've noticed a lot of passive aggressiveness coming my way as well because, a lot of people are like, oh, look at this guy benching. Who does he think he is? Or, some people at my workplace, they say these snide little comments and, they are always passive aggressive with me. But, I try to be above that. I try not to stoop to their level. And, I just keep going with my day. I do what I got to do and I move forward. And, I'm starting to notice that. And God's starting to notice that because I'm living righteously. I'm trying to spread a little bit of the word to other people, but I'm not being too pushy. I'm not going to force people that don't want to do it because at the end of the day, people are who they are and they're going to do what they're going to do. But, I just put it out there so as like an olive branch because, people can maybe, they'll look into what I'm saying and maybe they'll say, all right, maybe this is for me like it was, like I did. But, it's sort of like you just got to keep going. You just got to have the faith and you just got to give off that energy and, just live righteously. And I emphasize that point righteously because that means stop doing all the BS you usually do. Be disciplined to the laws of God. Be disciplined to the laws of self-improvement and just kind of keep going at it because it's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard path, but you'll notice that people are going to be with you on this path. People are going to compliment you on this path. And people are going to stare at you too. Like a lot of I almost cursed, but I stopped. But a lot of people, they stare at me a lot and I stare back sometimes and then they stare away. And it's just a weird social kind of thing. But, I navigate through it. But, it's going to happen. And certain things are going to happen. But you're giving off that energy. That's why. People sense that you're a good person. So, stay on that path. Stay on that process. Because it's not like that nowadays. It's not like that nowadays. It's rare to find a genuinely good person. And when you find that person, stay with them, rock with them, and hopefully inspire them to inspire more people. And I'm just saying, give off that aura to people. Be that good beacon of light in their life because you never know what anybody's going through. And you always want to be positive instead of negative because this world is full of negativity. It's full of self-doubt and it's full of arrogance. But, you want to live righteously. Live righteously because, they always say the pride comes before the fall. So, what month is it? But, I'm just saying, that's not to knock those people. But, if people live a certain lifestyle, it should be a good lifestyle. So, I'm just saying, be good, treat everybody well, even people who are on a different path. So, just focus on yourself and focus on helping other people, whether they're different from you, whether they have different beliefs, different orientations, different ideologies. Just follow it and then give off an energy of being approachable. And you know, that's not saying be a pushover, but that's just saying be approachable, be confident in who you are, and be confident in what you believe. Because you know, there's a lot of distractions in this world, and you want to focus on what's important. You want to focus on what's right. And you know, that's just my message for today. And you know, you gotta focus on you. You gotta see what's important and then just go for it. Just go for it and take the baby steps, because there's nothing wrong with baby steps. I'm just now becoming a better Christian, because you know, after a life of not believing in it, now I've seen the light, and you know, I've gone through a lot of experiences, and you know, I realize I'm not perfect. Nobody's perfect. So you just got to do what you got to do. So, you know, baby steps and build towards being that fully grown adult Christian. But anyway, that's my video for today. I just wanted to talk about auras and how it can benefit you, and people will notice that aura off of you. So keep going. Even if you are a little different, keep going and just focus on it. And, you know, don't get too arrogant. Don't be too high. Don't be too low. Just be kind of grounded. And in reality, be grounded in the spiritual realm, the mental realm, the physical realm. You just want to be focused on you, and you give that good aura of being approachable. And I emphasize those points because, you know, there's a lot going on. But, you know, that's my video for today. That's all I really wanted to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself over and over again. So just focus, all right? And I'm out.